What are we up against?
I have no idea. I haven't seen them yet. I finished one gen. I'm on another gen now.
Wait, I thought you were the other Sable.
No, I haven't bought it because I was like, I'm definitely going to get back on it. Like cheese, so no point. I am...
Have you tried FMP?
No, I haven't. I haven't played this in ages. I like hit you up before, but like it's the time zone, so...
My honest opinion is it's a lot better than Milky Way.
I trust you.
Which one are you? You're the Shiva? Shiva?
Oh yeah, I'm whoever the other bitch is.
Shiva? Shiva?
Sage.
The queen of
Is my name.
Shiva?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
I don't. I'm hiding.
name?
I'm hiding names. Shiva.
I don't know what her name is.
Shiva.
I've
Shiva.
got a purple top on.
Chevrolet.
Dark hair.
Chevrolet.
You're only one doing generators. This is my second one I've done by myself in 5, 4, 3.
You're at the movie theater?
I am just like in the middle of the square. Like where there's like a big...
The one that just
statue
popped?
of 3 people. Yup.
Here?
Oh, hello. Hey. Yeah, I've done 2 generators by
So-
myself, like a queen
So,
version.
like, for instance, right, with this cheese, right, I could just look at whoever I want. Like, let's say I look at that Jill and just one button teleport to them or heal them. So, like, let's say I'm back at you, right? I could turn and look at her and just start healing her. While she's running right now, I'm healing her.
Iconic.
Like, she's running this way and she's being healed and doesn't even know it.
She's like, what the fuck?
Wow, she'll be healed right now. Boom. So, like, while she was actually running over here,
Yeah.
like, you can't do that with the moldy cheese.
Did you say with the moldy?
That's what I call it now.
Funny.
We had a falling out, and their goons are like
Oh, like, look, I
always after me.
Wow, right? And
What?
I was just like literally on TikTok. Oh shit. I was literally just like on TikTok and I saw that person like yelling about you and I was just like, what? And messaged you because I was like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Like just the most like I didn't
She-
know anything about it and I was like, what?
yeah, Gia Shaquifa.
Yeah. I just
I give everyone nicknames.
Yay!
yeah.
I give the
mean, that's
killers
not subtle, but I love
nicknames.
that for you.
It's not what?
Oh, oh no! I said it's not subtle.
I know.
Not a subtle nickname.
I just don't like calling people by the names that they go by. So, like Milky Way is now
I'm gonna die.
go away
Go away.
or moldy cheese.
Moldy cheese is funnier because it's like nothing. Like I mean, yeah, it's not really like super specific. But yeah, I was so confused. I was like, "Hey, what's happening?" Like messaged you because I was like, I'm
No, but I
so,
call
like,
Milky
out of-
Way go away because they won't leave me alone. They're always like infiltrating
Oh,
my
really?
stream and FMP is malware.
Right,
Milky Way
yeah.
is the best, and I'm just like, you guys are bringing it upon
either
yourself.
Either way, I'm just gonna say either way, you are purchasing a product that would potentially fuck up your PC no matter what. Like, there's nothing that is concrete that's not going to fuck it up. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have.
Well, like
no
Encrypted
100
puts
million...
it, you could say technically, would you say malware could be like Windows, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, but
Technically, you could
malware
do-
is just defined as something that's malicious.
No, but I was gonna say, like, technically you could click on anything, or you could use anything, and it could fuck you up. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, well, using moldy cheese really messed up a lot of things in my, like, I have had to spend so much time like troubleshooting and changing my settings, and programs got messed up, and like it interfered with Adobe Premiere and Pro Tools and reinstalling things, and changing my programs just to get it to work. So that's another thing. I don't know, like, if you experienced this, but with them, it's like you had to.
For sure. Yeah, like nothing was perfect.
Yeah, and I would have trouble where I would do, like, I'd have to, you know, open up an unlocker and then do this and then that, and then open up the loader, and then everything crashes and open it again. But with FMP, it's so like, it's like click and play. I open one thing and I launch the game, and it's just like it runs smooth as butter. Buttery cheese.
Yeah, that's so good. Buttery cheese.
Buttered.
Yeah, that's so good. Like, I just think, honestly, like, with just technology these days and, like, just how we're advancing, it doesn't matter what the fuck you do. Like, there's no program, in my opinion, that's better than the other. Like, anything could fuck your system up. It just, like, you're just lucky or unlucky.
But what they're saying... But what they're claiming is that FMP is malicious intentionally, and it's going to, like, their whole purpose is to put malware on your computer.
Saying that because it's a competitor.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing. Like
exactly.
The same thing in, like, any industry.
But if you read like right on their website, it's like anyone other than us is 100%, you know, fraudulent spreading malware. It's like, how are you going to even say that just because they're competitors? Like, you're going to guarantee that every other developer, like, you could say like, well, we don't know what anyone else is, but we know that we're legit and we're trusted. You could be, you know, installing malware if you go with someone else. Like, that's okay, fine. That's understandable because you could be, but to make a statement like, anyone but us is 100% fraudulent spreading malware. It's like it has BS written all over it.
I completely agree with you, because it's like, you can simply say that, like, you are so, like, strongly confident about your business, right? That any other business isn't as good. Cool, makes sense. But as soon as you say that if you use other business you'll die, that's when it becomes like, fuck off. Because, for example, actually, and I know this might sound dumb, but I, like, had to get 2 brand new car keys because my car, for some reason, the car keys that you buy with it are shit and they just break really easily after a few years. I went to, like, this car place and they were like, it'll be $1,000 for 2 spare keys, right? And then they said to me, if you get it done anywhere else, like, we'll be so disappointed and ashamed of you and it won't be as good. And I was like, holy fuck. And that made me want to go get it done somewhere else even more. And I went and got it done somewhere else, and it's been like years now, and it was like $300 versus over $1,000. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's exactly that. It's
fucking
just
ridiculous. Like, it's just a joke.
But I mean, it's like, what do you call it? It's like undermining your customer's intelligence to write it that way, because it's like you think that they're dumb enough to actually, and I guess some of them are, but
yeah, no, totally. Like,
but
a lot of people
I was gonna say, like, it's one thing if like their advertisers are gonna like talk stuff on their own streams, fine. If they're gonna rant and say what they want to say, fine. But they come over to my stream and like blast it in my chat and on my videos, and it's like, I'm not going to their streams and doing that. Yeah. And then they get mad when I like respond to it and say what I think, but it's I wouldn't be talking about it if they weren't here harassing me about it, right? But what's funny is, like, I still know people on the inside that are in the Milky Way servers, and I mean, I'm talking about it now because we're talking about it, but I still know people that are in the servers, and and they tell me that, like, well, I don't know really details on it, but they're like, but they say that, you know, I'll just call it moldy cheese, is like, they really don't like me, and there's a lot of, like, I don't know, I guess, like, animosity towards me and maybe mention of me, and like they're like scared and losing customers and like threatened by everything. Like, I don't know the validity of that or to what extent, but that's what I hear through the grapevine, that they're like,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, you're doing it to yourself if that's the case. Like, just leave me alone and I'll leave you alone.
Well, like, I just think any business, like, no matter what, if they are feeling that way, should have a look at themselves and be like, okay, what do we need to do to make ourselves better, make ourselves more profitable, and also, like, maybe just, like, if we can, minimize our costs a little bit, because the cost of living, I don't know about America, but the cost of living in Australia has gone up so much since COVID. Like, it's actually insane.
Yes. Same here.
Yeah, exactly. So people can't justify just like paying for shit like that anymore. Like, who can justify that, right? Like, oh, my paycheck has come, I'm gonna spend $100 on fucking cheese. Like, are you insane?
I guess addicts.
Inflation is
Yes,
insane.
I don't know.
But like,
I mean, I could proudly say I've never spent anything on any of this, and I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't given to me.
Saying that, like, obviously people do pay for it because, like, they use it or whatever. Anyway, you just gotta be looking at your own business, whatever it may be, and figuring out what is gonna be profitable for you, what's gonna help you.
Plays dark humor games and makes fun of the goth girl for relating to the character.
Huh?
That's what Max said in the chat. Plays dark horror, plays dark horror game and makes fun of the goth girl for relating to the character. I didn't make fun of her. I just said.
Are they talking shit about me?
I just said she's one of many.
I just said she's really popular.
I'm sorry, it's the first character that I've seen where I go, yeah.
No, but I'm just. Like, but what I'm saying is every girl that I've played with has said the same thing.
But every other character.
That's why I made that video, and I'm like, oh, she's so my vibe. She's like a witchier Michaela than Michaela. Like, let's go.
She is my vibe. Fuck you. She's my fucking vibe. Like,
not again.
Yeah.
Let's go do a seance and let's go worship Satan in the basement. We'll make the gens go fast.
Absolutely. That would be amazing if we could just worship Satan in a basement.
You can. Like, that is literally her perk.
I don't believe in God, so if we can just go and do that, that's
well, how can you believe in Satan if you don't believe in God?
Burning I don't know. I don't really believe in Satan either. But he's cuter. I'm burning a candle right now. It's actually very hot. Holy shit. Down the bottom, it's alright, but like, Jesus. This candle is going off.
Wait, you don't believe in God, but who's Jesus? You don't believe in God, but you just said his name.
Help. No, I just don't really get it. The whole Bible vibe. It's very fucked up. It's a lot.
I don't know. I don't see issues with it. I think the biggest issue is that people don't want to submit to authority, so they just want to be like their own god.
I respect people if they like believe in God and that's their vibe. It's just I just don't really believe.
But I bet you there was a time in your life where you did.
No, actually, because my family have never practiced religion, just my grandma, and I'm not like super close with my grandma, so.
Yeah, but when you were younger, there was never a time.
No, because my family's not religious at all. So I know a lot of people have like especially in America, have like quite religious like families growing up, or like experiment with that, or that's something that sort of comes up. But for me, it didn't. My family.
So why is it hard to believe though?
No, it's not hard to believe. Like, you know, like I think that religion's so great and it's so lovely that
I'm not talking about religion, because religion is like man's way of trying to define who God is and the way to get to God. But I'm just saying like the actual concept of a creator that made this world and everything.
Oh no, not hard to believe at all. I just like don't personally believe in God or Jesus. Or the devil. Like, it's a joke when I say like be a witch and worship the devil. I don't really believe in any of that.
But you don't believe that Jesus existed at all, or you just don't believe that he was God?
Oh, actually, no. I do believe that, like, yeah, I do believe there was a person, for sure. But I don't think that, yeah, the whole
that he was who he said he was.
No, I don't feel that. No, but I totally respect people who, you know.
Well, it's a pretty major claim that he made. He said that he was God in the flesh.
I thought you were saying it's a major claim that I didn't believe it. I was like, what do you mean?
No, I'm saying that the claim that Jesus made was that he was literally God come in the flesh, and that not only that, but that he was the only way to God.
I literally.
And it's a major claim, and it's worthy of consideration, because if it's true, it has big implications, and if it's not true, it has big implications. But
yeah, that's so funny. I literally thought that you were saying, oh fuck, I literally can't do this.